guys, my name is Adeseun. We'll be addressing different mails from different people from all over the world. I'm Adeseun and with me is
Wale.
Our first mail from today is from Chinwe. Chinwe is from Lagos. Since we have
Quite a number of Nigerian conversation.
Right. So my boyfriend doesn't want to help my brother. Hello. My boyfriend helped my younger brother get a PPA in his office in BI. I asked my boyfriend to let my brother stay with him because of distance, but he said no. We live in Ikorodu, and this is going to be very stressful for my brother. Is this not wickedness? My family is telling me to break up.
Well, this is what they call classic entitlement. Nobody owes you anything. And if your family is telling you to break up, then you might be doing the guy a world of favor, to be very honest with you. So the truth about the matter is that we live in a world where a lot of people have become very entitled to other people's opinions or whatever it is that they do or not. The fact that he's your boyfriend does not mean that he's your God. He's also not your provider. As a matter of fact, this is one of the major challenges most relationships actually go through now, where they impose what they want over somebody else. He has a right to say no, and he must not be persecuted on the premise of that right. You might say he's not nice, he's not friendly, he's not all of that, but he would have his own reasons, all right? So if your family is telling you to break up, I personally think that it is right. If you eventually go through with it, then there's quite a lot of things that you are not aware of. Eventually in future, I think some things have to go full circle. Then you get to realize, was it not the same person who helped him into his own PPA?
I was about to tell you that.
You should be grateful. There's quite a lot of things I want to say, but they might not be holy.
Okay, so in addition to what Wale has said, so you already said this guy helped your brother to get a PPA, and then you are now classifying him not wanting to accommodate your brother as wickedness. My family is telling me to break up. The first question is, on what premise do people break up? I don't understand anymore. So they will ask you, why did you break up with your boyfriend? And your response will say that he got him a job, but he didn't get him. Do you even know if the guy is managing his life? Because this guy that has, that sense of entitlement, you need to check yourself. There's a problem.
Why didn't you take his life?
Your family didn't get your brother the job. He's not saying thank you. We are not doing Thanksgiving and appreciation. It's because he's not housing your boyfriend. You need to think about it. So please, this is a call to female out there. So stop making this gender look funny. The kind of demands that, and it could be the other way, but this time around it's the guy, now you and the guy. The kinds of demand that your expectation of a relation, it's not even a marriage. This guy still have opportunity.
Even a marriage.
Even if the pastor say there's no red flag, this guy have opportunity of still seeing whether it's a purple flag this time around. No. So really, you have to consider, you have to really grow, you have to really mature. Don't push this guy to the wall. What you're asking for is not wickedness at all. Even you are the one that is actually
being wicked,
not the guy. Because you would know that for any guy that can actually get your brother a job, if he can actually accommodate the guy, he would. There's people to have values. Yeah. There are some people, there's nothing you want to say, you can't even stay at theirs. Yeah. There are some people, they would rather book an hotel for you to stay. Yeah. They are just principles. It's possible that he even have his own brothers and siblings that are staying with him. Right. Probably he's even just managing a space. Now, there's respect now. By the time your brother comes to the house, there'll be a lot of hidden things. There would actually
even be a lot of bloodlines. Mm-hmm. Say, for instance, the guy starts coming to his house late. Does he have the right to chastise the guy because it's his house?
There will be informations that will be let out to the girlfriend. No. So it's a bit untidy. So I just think you know what, in as much as you want to pray for, you have to pray for yourself too, that God should provide for you, so that you will be sufficient enough to attend to the needs of your family, without extending it to
any other person. There's a lot of respect that comes from that.
Please, the attitude of gratitude is very, very important, no matter how small. So I think that's about it. That will take us to our next meal. The next mail is from Mike from Botswana. He says, my wife and her pregnancy problems. Hi, my wife is pregnant, and even though I know pregnancy comes with a lot of complications, I can't lie to you, I am tired. She is 4 months gone, and my wife has become so unkept, smells a lot. She doesn't wear bra again, even when going out. She ties wrapper all the time and has refused to bath daily. How can I cope?
Okay, so I think you're taking this pregnancy. Who puts the pregnancy in there? That my first question is that you can't govern how a woman responds to pregnancy because it differs. And because you've never been pregnant, you really would not understand how she's feeling. And in the scripture it says Jesus was touched by the feelings of our infirmities. And what that means is that he puts himself in the exact same shoe. If you've never been pregnant before, you can't dictate how this person actually does her things. So one of the first things I would say to you is this: you need to stop criticizing and get involved. Get involved in the process of this pregnancy, because it looks like you've been far away from the entire conversation. Get involved in the pregnancy. Try and read more. Read a whole lot about the different types of pregnancy. It will help you put things in perspective, get more knowledge on the subject. When you get more knowledge on the subject, you are able to help and also understand how she's feeling. If your pinky, for instance, your pinky hand has an issue, let's say it's swollen or something, you will kind of understand when somebody else is describing how they are feeling. You can't describe. So for now, just be in the same shoes. You can actually even help out. If she doesn't want to have a bath, encourage to bathe her. Go, if she's your wife, go with her into the bedroom and invite her over. Bathe her by yourself. Do that. It would also even strengthen your bond. Then nothing stops you from doing that. Buy her more things. Be caring. Just show some attitude of care, all right, for her. And I think it would improve. Instead of you staying on the outside and criticize, join the entire, whatever it is you don't want to see, help her surmount it. I hope that helps.
Yes. So he said she's 4 months gone. So you still have, so first of all, I want to congratulate you, Mike, because you still have 5 months of being unkept and smelling. And then you also have a number of years of smell and being unkept, because the baby is on the way, where there will be poo and the breast will be pumping, and there will be breast milk, and there will be pad, there will be rain, there will be food, So you have to really get it right. It's a long conversation.
It's a journey.
So you actually need to come together and help. She's sort of helpless, sort of. So where you need to pick things, where you need to, just like you mentioned, just pick up after her, help in cleaning up, be of help, do it more. By the time you start doing it, she also would make effort, because the issue of pregnancy, you really can't say
legislate.
Maybe you guys are about to have a set of twins, because all these symptoms, they are really looking amazing.
And again, maybe culturally, from Botswana, maybe men don't do much.
Botswana must be very hot, hotter than Nigeria. She said she's tying wrapper. So they'll still tie wrapper now. There's a lot. There's a lot of things. See, you are not even seeing yourself. That pregnancy is both of you that you are pregnant. Though. She's not the only pregnant person. She's just the one carrying it. By the time you start following up, maybe once in a while to antenatal, you read up, just like you said, you watch, if you're a new parent, you go on YouTube, watch the documentary, read a lot. Before you know it, you start picking interest. But now you are still seeing yourself as that young guy. You just want everything to be
you're detached away from.
Exactly. The house has to be. She said, what do you mean by she's smelling? Is she not your wife? You know her before. Now, was she smelling before? Now that she's pregnant, you guys join together, make the pregnancy now with the help of God. So I think she'll continue the help. Don't let it stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that would be all for
that question.
For Mike. Now the last mail today is from Ruth. Ruth is from Istanbul. My friends are getting close without me. Hi. I introduced my close friend Claire to my other friend Kate casually, and they have started hanging out with each other even behind my back. I am already getting jealous. Besides, I hate the fact that they may become very close and put me aside. I feel hurt already. Why can't you, Kate, hang with her own friends? Am I overreacting?
So there's a tendency that you're overreacting. Jealousy is a very, very strange word to use, but I think it's crossed over from jealousy now to envy. And, you know, there's malicious intent going on in this particular space. However, the truth about the matter is that every time you have friends and you have these kind of tendencies, there are tendencies for you to want to go above board, right? And I'm going to use a certain instance from the scriptures where Job actually prayed for his friends for certain things to happen. Now, in this particular situation, let me not use the word, I don't want, because everything is spiritual, but let's not over spiritualize things, right? People have the right to associate and to dissociate, right? Nobody has exclusive rights to anybody except it's a marriage, right? Nobody has exclusive rights to anybody. So in this particular subject matter, you understand that you might have done a great thing. See it from that perspective, that you've done something magical by bringing two people together who have now come to connect. Now you must enjoy that thing and watch it blossom. If you don't, you are going to get bitter and you're going to get into, let's use the word, go over to the dark side where you start wishing people evil, right? So the way to enjoy it, enjoy what you've done, which is the introduction of two people who have now come to be together. If you can't, you might need to pray for yourself and hold yourself up in a place of intercessory such that every ounce of bitterness will be dissolved, and then you can watch other people enjoy their relationship.
Okay, so I think it would have been nice if we really know
the full perspective,
the name of the third person, because we'll be addressing it different if it's a male or if it's a female.
Right.
Now, if it's a male, clearly Ruth has intentions. Like probably she's already seeing that friend with a different light, and the person is not, I'm saying if it's male, for you to actually raise this issue.
Right.
But if it's female, just like you said, so you could actually be the channel that God has created to bring another set of relationships. So when you make people introduce people to people, don't see it as competition. Yeah. So it might even be that was the reason why you guys were friends. Maybe that's even the purpose of your friendship with the person in the first place. So don't let your mind be full of jealousy, envy, or whatever. Just see it as friendship. After all, I don't even understand this friendship. Why are you bothered about? And the truth about the matter is, it's even okay if somebody else is taking over. Somebody that seems to be close to you. Maybe the person is tired of it, you know.
No, but envy.
No. So it may be they are even that common. You to think about yourself. See, let me tell you something. Be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Make sure you are valuable to people, such that you have what you are. They will talk about table. They will be the table, be everything, be the whole package. Such that when you are making your choice, you won't just use any hand to take me beside. Even if you like. Have you not met people that have met hundreds of people and they still come back to somebody? Why did people coin the word besties? Why did people coin the word best friend in the terms of it? Is because there's somebody that, irrespective of the distraction all over the world and multiple people, they can still pour their hearts, they can speak to them, they can listen to them. But if maybe you are not supposed to be the closest person to that person. So don't see it as. And
there's somebody else. I mean, there might be somebody else for you.
Even if people introduce another person, that person might even be a character. This thing that once you just see another new wine or another person, you just move. So long it's not a male-female relationship that you are moving from one relationship to another.
I actually assumed that it was going to be all female.
So I think you should just. It's not that serious. You are overreacting. No, it's not that deep. Except then again, you know, some people, they genuinely feel that they've shared so much information with some people, especially when it comes to female, that you've seen that person as your lifelong friend, and then suddenly 3 is becoming a crowd. So you bring in another new person, and then all those conversations, you pour it to another person. Especially in the case whereby you've actually backwanted that new person that is coming. So there's a lot of politics that is playing out on her head. That there's a lot of things that she's done out of friendship that is looking like is going to be exposed. Because if nothing is existing, you can go ahead with your friendship. God will bless the friendship journey. It's the truth. So I think that will be all on this episode of Mailbox. Till next time, my name is Adeseun.
And my name is Wale. Peace.